Hey everybody, it's Lori. I am here because I wanted to share this journal that I finished up before I send it off. I am in a one-on-one swap with Yvonne White, and this is the journal that I put together for her. And I just wanted to do a quick flip through of it before I let it go, just, record keeping purposes. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. I'm just gonna, when I get into it, I'm gonna just do a quick flip through. There isn't anything new and exciting that you haven't already all seen. For on the cover here, I just made a little crocheted flower and then stuck some metal on the metal piece from, boy, I can't talk, a metal piece from Butterbee Scraps on that, and then a button, and some pretty fabric here on the spine, and some ribbon trim on the front and the back, and a little crocheted flower that I'm not really sure where it came from actually, but I did not make that one. And then I hung a little charm here that I picked up at a local farmer's market with the initial Y, or the letter Y I should say. We'll pretend it's an initial. And then the closure is some hand-dyed seam binding. And I used a variety of papers in here, just a bunch of real pretty papers that I've been hoarding. I buy these packs of papers, and then, because I think they're so pretty, and then I just sit on them and never bust into them. So I just decided, this is the year I'm going to use up my stash. So if anybody else wants to do a swap, I'm interested. The stamp kind of didn't stamp very clean, which is kind of a bummer. But I always do my stamping the very last thing, and I know you should do it first, when before the book is all sewn together and everything. But the reason I don't is because I like to get all the other embellishments in there and then see where I think the stamps would look the best. And so yeah, sometimes they don't come out real clean, but oh well. That's the beauty of handcrafting, right? It's not supposed to be perfect. That's what I tell myself anyway. I love all these different journaling cards from Prima. They've put them out with each one of their collections, and I use them in everything. Great, now I got a shadow. It's probably a shadow of my big head. Let me try and turn my light here. I would have to move it to the other side of the camera, and that's not going to happen. My camera is just dangling as it is. It'll probably end up falling and crashing. I've got all these big trucks going by my house all of a sudden. They are still working across the street repaving the street, and they sure are taking their sweet ass time doing it. Let me tell you. There's another one of those little House on the Rock cards that I've been, playing cards that I've been using every once in a while. It's a touristy area that, or a tourist attraction that is near where I live. It's really a cool house. Although, unfortunately, you don't get to see a whole lot of it anymore because they have a lot of parts of the house closed off because they're afraid that they're not safe for the public to go through. Because it literally is a house sitting up on top of a rock. Got a bunch of little fuzzies from the ribbon, from that eyelash trim. And that is it. So thanks so much for taking the time to watch, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks a lot.